Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to give a overview of data persistence and kind of show you the different things that it's used for before we dive into implementing it ourselves. So welcome to the next module. In this browser, so I'm in incognito mode and I'm not going to use it for anything nefarious here. We're just doing this so that I'm not signed into anything. So what's a good example of data persistence? Let's go to Amazon.com. So because I'm in incognito mode, it asks me to sign in because the browser doesn't recognize me. We'll talk about that piece in a second. But here's something that's truly kind of amazing, right? If I go to some deals and we add a few things to our cart here. So we're going to add to cart. We have an item. We're going to add a few things. Okay, and I'm going to open a new tab here, and I'm going to close this tab entirely. So we've completely exited from Amazon.com. And if I go back, you're going to see that my cart still has the items I added. And that might be something that you're not super impressed with, and probably something you've seen before, but think about all the applications you've done up to this point. Nothing stayed, right? Nothing that you didn't code particularly, because we haven't learned about that stuff yet. And so I'm going to show you a new tab in our Chrome DevTools that we'll be using for this module. It is the application tab. So if you open up Chrome DevTools, we've used elements, we've used sources. Now you might not see the application tab. If you click this new tabs here and go to it, we're here. And data persistence on the client side is achieved by this little group right here. Okay. So the new kids are local storage and session storage, which is what we'll be actually implementing in this module. You're probably familiar with the idea of cookies. So cookies also do a similar thing in a little more complicated way. We're not going to be actually implementing cookies, but it's important to note what they are so that this module isn't incomplete. So we got some cookies, and we also have some local storage. And one of these things is keeping track of our cart. I'm not sure which, but I'm going to clear them one at a time. So if I refresh this page, I still have my cart. And here in local storage, I'm going to just clear all the local storage. We can use that button. And if we refresh, the items are still there, so it's not the local storage. There's also the session storage. If we clear this out and refresh, nope, still there. But if we clear out the cookies and we refresh, there we go. So it was the cookies that were keeping track of that stuff. And so what are all these things? Essentially, they're just little pieces of information that are saved in your browser on your computer. If you've done internet browsing for a long while, you might have heard the advice of things like, hey, you should limit your cookies because sites can use cookies to get information about you and your shopping habits, and that's actually why ads follow you and whatnot. It's just essentially, though, it's just a fancy trick of reading the information that's already in your browser. And so that's what we're going to use local storage to achieve that, because local storage is a lot easier to work with. Cookies are kind of old, still useful, but just wanted to kind of mention them. But we'll be implementing stuff in local storage and session storage. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.